Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing some new moon readings and I'm going to be giving away this beautiful which is money bottle that you see in front of me. So this is gonna be a fun-filled video, so sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee and enjoy the messages. All right, so this beautiful cards that you see laid right in front are from this Oracle of Seven Energies. It's by Colette Baron Reed, and I've been following her for a little while. These cards are gorgeous. I don't know if I told you this before. So when I like to personally go to the stores and purchase my deck of cards because when I touch them, you feel a certain energy. If you notice right in front, she has a 7. And I connect with that number a lot these past few months. Is the energy of 7 that I have been receiving. I feel like it's because of the shift that we are undergoing. It comes, of course, with the book, and the cards are all gorgeous. And let's see what this new moon energy has in store for us. So, opening to discovery. Look how beautiful these cards are. Look at this. So opening to discovery. So this shows me the doors are opening. This card shows me if you see, there's so much detail, so there's so much to read. So you are going to start, this new moon energy gives you the key to your desires, to your adventures, your world, your life. Understand that it's getting really ugly out there. If you are intuitive, if you bunker down, if you meditate and talk to spirit and connect, and this is why I do these videos, because I want to share with you. And if you look even deeper in the card, you see the connection with Mother Nature, you see meditation, the stars reflect the energy of heaven coming down to earth. Heaven is intervening because of the chaos, because of everything that's undergoing. This darkness that is in our world will be going into a black hole, and until judgment, including all the individuals that are a part of this dark energy. Now it's your choice to get in the middle of this negative energy, or to sit back into your own world, into your own paradigm, and reflect on the positive energy that surrounds you. Reflect on your beautiful home. Reflect on your... Okay, so this discovery energy is about you, God connecting with you, right? What is the best way for this to occur? Is meditation, because meditation is where God talks to you. Prayer is where you talk to God. So they're very different. I talk about this in my blog. So you want to go into this meditative state, and you don't need anything. I meditate every single night. I mean, I'll have my off days, but almost every single night I do some form of meditation. It's very rare that I don't do a meditation. The energy right now, especially during this new moon, which started last night. We had the major shift on the 11th, and it continues on to the massive shift of 12/21, and that's where the doors open into the new era. Are you going to be part of the positive shift, or are you going to be part of the past? That is what you have to ask yourself. What is it that you desire? And the best way of desiring, and I'm not talking about money, I'm not talking about your houses and your cars, I'm not talking about material stuff. I'm talking about your life. Where do you see your life? Where do you see your joy? I was watching, and it's funny, and right now this is my opinion. You guys can think whatever you want. I don't care for like those reality TV shows, even though I do watch them sometimes. I don't care for them too much, because I feel like they're not 100% real. So I saw the Paris Hilton show, And I know she went through her, like if you see it, she went through some stuff. I don't want to, spoil it if you haven't watched it and you want to watch it. She goes through some stuff and this and that and the other. But she says, one of the things that she says is that I'll be happy when I make $1 billion. Money is never going to buy you happiness. Never, ever, ever is money going to buy you happiness. It's nice to have money. I love that I now could go to Target, for say, and not have a limit, and I could buy the things that I need, and if I see something that I want, I could get it. It's nice. And I'm not rich. I'm a very simple person, so for me, spending money at Target is like $100, $200. I was never able to do that before. I couldn't go to Target. I remember 2 Christmases ago, they had a huge Black Friday. I never go to Black Friday, but that year I went to Black Friday because my kids wanted to go. And I remember all I had was $50. With $50, I had to buy like the gifts for my granddaughters, and I was just like freaking out because I wanted to see if I could overdraft my account so I could, get certain things. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nice. I'm not being biased to money. One thing is to have prosperity and enjoy it because you want to be giving, because you want to be loving, because you want to live a tranquil life and not have to stress over stupid things like bills. But another thing is you putting all your happiness on that. If you put your happiness on money, it's 2 different things. Prosperity is an energy. Money is an object. If you focus on the object, it doesn't flow to you. And it took me a long time to realize that. And I would love for you to actually write this down, because the only way you're going to understand this is if you actually write this down, because we are hypnotized, are veiled, especially those in poverty, to acknowledge that money is an object that you're trying to always get. You're trying to always get it. You want to hold it. You want to get it. And prosperity is an energy, a flow. Prosperity is your bank accounts. Prosperity is your real estate. Prosperity is selling your business. It's an energy. And when that energy starts to unravel and unfold in your life, it's beautiful. And I want to share this with you because yesterday I'm having a situation. I'm very personal with you guys. And you know this, when you read my books, that I always share with you my personal experiences. And this is going to go into my new book, The Success of Money Magic. My oldest son lives in this paradigm that he's always broke, right? He's always broke. I don't have enough money. I can't do this. I can't do that. Yesterday I opened up. He doesn't have a car, so he relies a lot on me. So he puts a lot of pressure on me. Now I adore my kids. I'm all about my kids. I'll, move mountains for my children. That's just the type of mother and grandmother I am. But there has to be a balance, right? Because if you're taking too much, and I'm telling you this from a personal view and seeing like this is, these messages are like overflowing. I'm telling you this from a personal view because I want to connect with you to understand what Spirit is trying to share with you. If you're constantly giving, you don't have time to restore, to rebalance. Even in my business, I am a spiritual energy healer. And then I have certain people that message me almost every single day. Lies. Message me every single day. Pray for me. Do this for me. Oh my God, I'm going through this. Are you there? Did you hear? Did you see? I'm not Jesus. I'm just like you. And I do readings for myself once a month, once every few weeks. I meditate every day because that's where I get my answers. All that give me, I want brings me down. So I have to constantly, that's why I take Sundays off. And even lately I've been working because I've had a lot of work. But Sundays is the day that I recharge, reconnect, restore. I try not to message, which I have to because some people do not understand. that you need off, you know. You have to balance, you have to restore. I always recommend my healings? First of all, I use them myself. You're around a lot of people, your kids, your spouses, your career. You're around a lot of people that sometimes are in balance. Like for my example, my son does not see that he could attain prosperity. He lives in the broke energy. Like yesterday, I opened up an app so he could see a car, and he's like, no, I can't afford that. Well, why can't you afford it? You're not allowing the energy. So in my reviews, I have someone that I've been working with for a couple of weeks now, and she can't seem to get out. Even I was gonna message her today, I couldn't even find her name. Like, I feel like she needs a major unblocking, release, something. I might just send her my healing kit. Because, and I feel like this is self-sabotaging energy. We get, and I know I'm talking from a very personal perspective here, people. If you read my Magical Cash book, if you read my scripting book, you know in the beginning, I had a hands down declaration with Spirit, with God, with the Almighty Divine Energy. And I said, no more. I'm not doing this anymore. I want my life to be completely different. So in her review, she says something about, I think it's the shop owner's great, but I haven't manifested anything. That right there is sabotage. And I'm not telling you to, and this is not because some people, like the haters will be like, yeah, she just doesn't want negative energies. No. Perfect example. I write in my book sometimes things that I want that haven't even happened. I will write them in my, I will never really and it took me a while because I've looked back at my journals and I see my earlier entries. There was a lot of complaining, a lot of, oh my goodness, this, that, and the other, the people, the government, we're going to always blame. It is so easy to blame. Spirit tells me today, because I was like, I want this to happen, right? And I remember this back in 1997. I remember I used to watch like Stephen King movies and seeing the writer's life, and I was like, I want a writer's life. I want to live like a writer. I want to have that lofty, office where I just write and, I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to, I was like, of course I was young. I was in my 20s. And I didn't have a book. I didn't have a book. I didn't have I didn't have anything. I didn't even have an article. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want certain things, and then when we look, you want the lottery, but you don't play it. You want a successful business, but you're not selling anything. You don't have products. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to. I want to make $1,000. Well, do you have $1,000 worth of product? What do you have? What are you offering? And that's the energy that nobody shares with you. I'm just lucky that I talked to Spirit. Spirit's like, well, if you want to have a writer's life, well, you better get down to writing. It's like, what if I told you that right now in this energy, you can have whatever you want. Whatever you want. There's the door and you have the key. It is just waiting for you to open. And then what did I talk to you about right before flipping this card? The energy of 7, right? 34. 3 plus 4 is 7. And that's how I tell you that energy of 7 just follows me around. It's like, it's surreal, it's beautiful. It's the gates of heaven. Like, I absolutely love this energy. Wow, so much from one card. You cannot change everybody. Just like until my son realizes what he needs to do and how he needs to achieve his goals, and and so it hurts me as a spiritual person, as someone that manifests, as someone that sells manifestation, someone that offers and gives manifestations. As someone that receives messages today on my Etsy shop, I have a review from someone that got my wishing powder, and she says, I think it's a she, might be a he, the individual said that they used my powder and 2 days later they won $500 in the lottery, and they were just so astonished, like the energy that shifted by using my spiritual products. I put a lot of energy in my, because that's what I am. So I created this, and I'm going to be giving this away to someone today. Now, let's go to the next card. A tall tale. What does that tell you right there? What are you seeing? What do you see? And it's so funny, 3435. What are you seeing? A tall tale is the bullshit that they're trying to feed us. This that's going around, this darkness, it's bullshit, because they want to instill fear on you. If you know that even if you die, you don't actually cease, would you fear death? No, you would not. This fear that they're causing, this people are running around in this again. And if you look at my predictions, if you have followed me, you guys have toilet paper, because I told you, and not me, Spirit told you that this was going to happen. Spirit told you that it was going to get ugly in these coming months till the end of the year. People fear and they react. They don't think, they don't take precautions, they don't plan, they react. And that energy right now that you're seeing is bullshit. You do live in a perfect universe. We all reflect from loving energy, and darkness doesn't want you to know this. Darkness wants you to think that negativity is what it is. It says willing release. You're going to release the bullshit. You're going to make a wish, because if you see, that's what you're doing. That's the energy of that card. Is your desires, your goals, your intentions, your wishing energy. And then the transformation. This new moon, and I'm going to be bold and tell you, even if you don't want to change, you are going to change. You're going to witness the changes. Unfortunately, people have to go. They have to move on. And we're going to lose friends and family. I'm sorry. And I'm telling you this, I had a crying emotional last night, because I love my surroundings. I love my people, my friends. You know, even when some of you connect with me and tell me this happened and that happened, I pray for you. I send you the energy of Archangel Michael to protect you. I cannot make you stop fearing. I could offer you faith, prayer. Look at this energy and vibration and say no to the haters, to the darkness. Say no. Let it go. Release it. I am starting meditations for my Patreon for depression and anxiety, because I work with divine energy and I have specific energies that I work with for anxiety, for depression. I'm actually going to put specific oils and the energies in my Etsy shop. Really inexpensive, because anxiety is bullshit. It's real, but it's bullshit. Depression, it's all fear. It's all fear. And then now in this new world of mental business, because it's a business, you know, they're feeding you pills and this and that and the other, and it's all based on a business. You could overcome it. You could do it. It's hard. You've gone through stuff. Let it go. Release it. It is time to release it. Your childhood is in your past. Your trauma is in your past. You have to release it. You have to let it go. You have to make peace with it. What is the best way to release? Go to a spiritual healer. You know, declare. When I declare, I get loud and bold, and I talk to divine God, and I express really loud, really bold, and sometimes I cry, and I have to go to bed for 2 days. But guess what? Once I do that release, I feel good. Doesn't happen last time I had that moment was, pre-pandemic. It was in January of 2020. 2020 has been a radical year. Extraordinary, but radical. Because it's pushed us to realize the truth. Sum it all up. Smoke and mirrors. Do you see what we're seeing here? Do you see what we're seeing here? You see? I love this. And I'm going to share with you the truth. Now let's get down and dirty. As I look in the next couple of weeks, I do see the chaos. I do see the unfortunate passings. But I see spirit coming to individuals that had never seen spirit before. Some of you that have never witnessed your angels and spiritual guides, you will witness them. You will see them and feel them through plain sight, and some of them through your in-betweens, meaning your lucid dreamings, your daydreamings, your visions. You will see and realize them. This is a moment to connect with the allness energy and reflect on the truth. We will be having a massive change by January 2020, especially in the US. And then in February, it starts to settle a little. It starts more peace, more tranquility. I see, the thing is, the people are still not coming together the way they're supposed to be coming together. There is a lot of people that want to connect, but then there's a lot of people that are still very disconnected, and that's what's going on too. A lot of disconnect. The best way to go through this is lend a hand. You don't have to be there physically, because right now it's not the physical moment to lend a virtual hand. In the virtual hand, I see prayers, I see donations, I see cooking for one another, distant healing. That's mainly what I do. I see a major leadership passing. Major leadership passing. Major leadership passing. And I see a lot of revelations. I see a lot of truth. I see individuals coming out and expressing the lies. And that's where I feel like the smoking mirrors came. You will see a lot this upcoming few weeks. You will see a lot of changes. You will witness a lot of truths. I even see celebrities sharing what they know, what the prisons that they've lived in, the lies. I see a major female influencer sharing a lot of what she's seen, what she knows, what she's witnessed. And then in March 2020, I see a lot of poverty, but a lot of peace. I feel like a lot of coming together through March and April. And then the summer's more tranquil, never back to normal, but more being able to get back out there. Wow. Mother Nature is super busy. Super duper busy. I see a major earthquake causing ripple effects in all over. Like this earthquake that will cause ripple effects. They will kind of go throughout our entire world. So this is not just US. This is like beyond. This is like this. They're just showing me waves and waves and waves. I see individuals finding, and this is not finding, this is reconnecting, because this remedy is actually very old. It's some kind of seed that you consume or take the essence of, and this is great for healing a lot of like major things like cancers and some kind of arthritis are showing me. A lot of changes. 2021 will be the year of restoration. So the changes that have occurred in 2020 we'll still be seeing them, but we are surmounting them. It's kind of like part of the past, because 2021 is restoration. A lot of you will have the abilities and the capabilities and the money and the prosperity to purchase your homes, to start businesses. A lot of you that weren't able to do certain things in the past now could do this. Wow, intense stuff. So I'm going to choose, I'm gonna leave that, that's it, because I'm super tired now. So how do you get the money bottle? This is so cool. This is the witch's bottle. So you're gonna get, I'm gonna send you the printable, and I talked to this my last video. I'm going to pick one of you commenters. So leave your comment below. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You could leave a heart. And I'm going to choose one within this week, probably before the full moon. I'll let you know, of course, and I will randomize it and pick the winner. So one of you gets this, and it's available in my shop. They're not expensive. I think they're like $20. So it's a lot of prosperity in here for those of you that want money magic. Thank you. This was a bit intense, the reading, the messages from divine energy. I would love your comments, like what do you see, what do you feel, because sometimes I do these readings and you guys see stuff that I don't see. So you can use that reflections and leave them in the comments. And I'm going to be doing a lot more giveaways, because spirits like Daisy, you love giving, give more. So I do. We'll start with this money bottle. 1,000 subscribers, we're doing a one-on-one scripting class. So let's see where this takes it. Thank you guys. You have a magical new moon.